Now, today's video is for those soon-to-be parents who are looking to simplify their decision-making process when it comes to picking out their infant car seat and their stroller, because today we are getting into best travel systems of 2025. I'm Melissa from Team Bugz. I am a mama of two little wild boys, and I am a lover of travel systems as someone who agonized for hours and hours and hours about what infant car seat I wanted, what strollers I wanted, and whether or not they were going to go together. So what is a travel system? A travel system is a one-box solution that's going to house your stroller and your infant car seat. Now, travel system kind of has dual meanings though. So when something is sold as a travel system, that means that those two pieces are being sold together. When something is used as a travel system, that means that you've got your stroller with your infant car seat sitting on the frame. So when you hear those terms, that's what it all means. I mean, I know we've got the Gen Z terms, the millennial terms, but these are the new parent terms as to what travel systems mean. And these are the important ones if you ask me. Now, let's get into some of the key travel systems that we are reviewing today, because they are all so different from each other. Some are more compact and geared towards travel and small profile. Some are full-size strollers that can actually be turned into doubles. So we're going to go through the Maxi-Cosi Zelia Luxe travel system, the Perego YPSI travel system, the Cybex EOS travel system, the Nuna Tavo PIPA travel system, and the Britax Willow Grove SC travel system. Now, a travel system is great for so many families who, you're putting in all that research, you're a little bit overwhelmed, you just want to consolidate your decisions. So by consolidating your decisions, focusing on travel systems, you're able to just kind of get that pairing of infant car seat and stroller right away. If you are, still in your journey, don't forget to check out all of our other best of series videos on the Snuggle Bugz YouTube channel, our individual product reviews on the Snuggle Bugz YouTube channel. We've really got it all. We really try hard to instill confidence in families navigating the early stages of parenthood, because we've been there, we get it. There's a lot of choices to be made and it can be overwhelming. So let me make it less so. Let's get right into our best travel systems of 2025. Now we're here with the Nuna Tavo Next travel system. So this travel system comes with your Tavo Next stroller and your Nuna PIPA infant car seat. So your stroller weighs in at 25.4 pounds. You could use the toddler seat in this stroller all the way from newborn to 50 pounds. And the basket at the bottom of the stroller can accommodate an additional 10 pounds. Your Nuna PIPA infant car seat can accommodate a child from 4 to 35 pounds, up to 32 inches tall. Now, let's actually start with the PIPA base here for a second. So with your Nuna PIPA base, I've actually got it installed, so I'm gonna do a quick uninstall. You have a rigid latch primary method of installation. You can also install the base using a vehicle seat belt, or you can do a baseless install using the European belt path. So super easy install on the base. They've got these little color indicators that turn from red to green when you've got a proper install. And if you do need to adjust your seat base to get the proper level when you're installing, the Nuna PIPA base doesn't have like a leveling option. What they actually recommend is just to use a pool noodle or a rolled up towel to get that proper position. So to clip in my base, I'm just going to plug these rigid latches into my lower anchors, and we're ready to rock, putting our Nuna PIPA infant car seat on the base, and you are ready to travel with your little one. Now, some other great features of the PIPA bucket itself is that you have these premium micro knit fabrics in the bucket. You've also got a 2-stage removable infant insert. And obviously, one of the best parts of all of the Nuna PIPA infant car seat are the Dream Drape, which is this really nice extension piece that you get on the canopy that helps to just give your babe a little bit of extra privacy and protection when you are out and about if they need to rest or just kind of reduce stimulation. So let me pop this back into place, but this is definitely a fan favorite feature of the Nuna Pippa. So many parents have this and love it. Now, moving into our Tavo stroller. So the Tavo stroller, already mentioned, weighs in at 25.4 pounds. I would say it's kind of a cross between a full-size stroller and a travel stroller. So that really puts it in the compact stroller category. So one of the cool things about the Tavo is that your toddler seat is always going to remain on the stroller. So instead of, removing your toddler seat when you want to use with a pram or when you want to use with an infant car seat, your toddler seat is actually always going to remain on, and it always remains in a facing the world position. So you're not going to be adjusting it to turn around to face parent. Now, I mentioned at the top that you could actually use this seat from newborn because the Tavo can go into a full recline position. Plus, you can do this really cool thing with the footrest where you actually have these two flaps that you can pop out, plug into the side of your frame, and it really helps your stroller to kind of act as a pram body bassinet style with a little bit of extra protection for your little one. Now, when you do have your little one in that pram body style, you can also extend your canopy to give them even more coverage. We've got our pop-out sunshade here, but one of my really favorite features of the Tavo Next in this kind of pram style is how you've got this really nice zip out compartment so that you can really maximize airflow through this mesh ventilation panel. Really love that feature about this, and I just think it just adds so much versatility for that pram use. Now, getting back into our incline position, to incline the seat, you're just going to push it up, which is a nice and handy feature. I'm going to just reposition my footwell here. When you do want to adjust the footwell for your Tavo Next, you're just going to press on these two buttons on the side. Inside the seat, you've obviously got your nice leatherette covered bumper bar, which you also have on your handlebar as well up top. You have a no rethread harness on the seat, which is easy to adjust height. You also have a magnetic harness buckle, and one of my favorite features is actually this removable all-season seat liner. So when you remove this, you just have a mesh panel seat back, which is really nice in those warmer weather months. But when you do want to give babe a little bit more protection, you pop the seat cover back on, and it is so cozy and plush. Now, I showed you the canopy when we were in that full reclined position, but here is our canopy extension when we are in an inclined seating position. And then if we actually zip the canopy back up, you can see we've got just overall great coverage and really nice options for your family. We also have a nice peekaboo window up at the top here. You have a great adjustable handlebar height. And I mentioned at the top that you have a nice big basket down here that has a pop-out section if you want to create compartments. It has a zipper. The tires are never flat. You've got great suspension on this stroller and nice and big tires for a travel system. So we like that they have that kind of rugged all-wheel suspension. Now let's take a quick look at the fold of the Tavo stroller. So when we are folding, we've just got these two buttons on the top of our handlebar that we are going to press, flip our handlebar over, and we are folded and ready to go. Nuna actually, in some of the upgrades that they made from the Tavo to the Tavo Next, they actually made the fold length of the stroller 7 inches shorter. So you are getting a much more compact fold. When you are folded, you can actually pull this along behind you as a trolley too, which is a really nice and cool feature. To open up your stroller, you're going to just open up your handlebar, pull up on your handlebar, and pull up on that seat back, and you are ready to go. Now, let's take a look at travel system mode for our Nuna Tavo. So when we want to use as a travel system, one of the cool features about this stroller is you don't need any infant car seat adapters because it's actually built into the bumper bar on your seat. So you will want to just recline your toddler seats to give you some leeway with your infant car seat. Then you pop your infant car seat on using, again, your bumper bar as that anchor point. And here is your Nuna Tavo stroller as a travel system with the Nuna Pippa on top. a really great solution for so many families. I actually love that it's kind of all one piece. You know, you're not taking off seats, you're not changing out bassinets, you're not playing with car seat adapters. So this is a great option for families who really just want to keep it simple, but have very robust features within their travel system. So my friends, there you have it, the Nuna Tavo Next travel system. Now, the Perego YPSI is the only stroller that we're reviewing as part of today's travel system lineup that actually is a full-size stroller, and B, can be converted from a single stroller into a double with a second rider, either in a companion seat, in an infant car seat, in the bassinet, you name it. So let's get into the Perego YPSI travel system. So your YPSI stroller weighs in at 22.6 pounds. The toddler seat here can be used until your child is 50 pounds. Now, Peg does say because it is a fully reclining seat, it can be used from birth. I do find it has a bit of an incline, so personally, I would just use it with the infant car seat from birth until about that like 10, 12 week mark. Or I would also use it with the Perego bassinet, which is sold separately, but is rated safe for overnight sleep. So another pretty cool option to use it from birth. Now, this is such a great stroller. I mentioned it is only 20 inches wide. So you are getting a really nice streamlined design, and the basket at the bottom can hold an additional 15 pounds of cargo. The Perego Primo Viaggio Nido K infant car seat can hold a child from 4 to 35 pounds or up to 32 inches tall. The bucket itself weighs in at 10 pounds, and I cannot wait to go through some of the great safety features on this seat. So popping back over to our YPSI stroller, we have a nice rethread harness here. You've got a bumper bar, which can easily be toggled off to the side to load your child in and out of the seat. You have an adjustable footwell at the bottom here, and I do like that you have a nice high seat back to accommodate a taller child. You have a zip out canopy on your YPSI stroller, and you also have a nice peekaboo window up at the top there. At the side, you can see that we have nice adjustment in our handlebar height. You have your really nice fine leather detailing on your handlebar. My brake's on right now, so let me pop that off so you can see the maneuverability and suspension of this YPSI. You are getting full-size wheels with this stroller that are never flat and puncture-proof. And the basket on this guy is quite large. I love a big basket, and it's got this really nice zip portion here, which is great for stashing adapters or an emergency diaper, which is a key parenting tip. Now, when you purchase your YPSI travel system, you're getting your stroller frame, your toddler seat, you're getting your Nido K infant car seat with the base, and you're getting those infant car seat adapters. You might be wondering where my infant car seat adapters are right now, and I'm excited to tell you that they're actually already on my infant car seat. So one of the cool things about the YPSI infant adapters is that they can just stay on your infant car seat all the time. So it's easy for you to toggle between your car seat being on the base and being on the stroller. Another thing, since this is a full-size stroller, you're able to, turn your seat, reversing to face parent or facing the world. Let me just pop it back in the frame, which is really nice. You're getting a substantial recline in that seat. And let me show you the fold on this stroller. I do find that you get a really nice compact fold both with and without the seat. There's these two little toggles on the back of your toddler seat that you're going to flip down. Then you reach underneath your stroller frame, pull on this handle, and you are folded and ready to go. The YPSI does have a self-standing fold, which is amazing. And at the top of the handlebar, they've actually got these little rubber stoppers so that you're not actually damaging your handlebar by having it rest on the ground because the rubber protects it. Now, let's talk for a minute about this Nido K infant car seat. So I mentioned that you have some really great safety features in this car seat, and you can see a few right from where you are. Number one is you've got a load leg in the base. A load leg is a super important safety feature that can reduce the rotation in the event of a collision by, anywhere from 30 to 50%. You also have these kinetic side impact pods. So whichever side of the vehicle your car seat is loaded in on, the side that's closest to the door, you're just gonna pop out this side pod, and it again helps to absorb energy in the event of a side impact collision, which is another really great safety feature. Additionally, you've got an anti-rebound panel built into your base. So all in all, really love the safety features on the Need-OK infant car seat. Let me show you a quick install. So you've got your latches. I'm gonna do a latch install. You can also do a vehicle seat install. And of course, you've got the option to do a European belt path install. When you are ready to install, you're just going to pop your latches out of the base like so. These are what you call soft latches. So on that Nuna Pippa seat, you had a rigid latch install, which is quite literally, it's a hard piece that the latches are connected to. These are a soft latch. You're just going to pop them into the lower anchors on your vehicle. Once you are popped in, you're gonna tighten them up, making sure that you are nice and securely against the back of that seat. You do have a recline adjustment on the base of your Need-OK infant car seat, which is great, and you have a level indicator. So all really premium features for an infant car seat base that we love to see. And then once you are installed proper recline angle and you're nice and tightened up, you're just going to pop this door closed. Your seat is installed. You'll adjust your load leg as necessary to touch the bottom of the ground. Then pop your infant car seat on top. So let's take a quick look at the inside of this seat, and then we can actually pop it onto our stroller frame. So you're getting a really nice, I find this to be a nice lightweight canopy, which is great. You have a 2-stage dual insert that can be removed as your newborn grows. You've got little harness fasteners off to the side here, which is really nice to get your harness out of the way. And just overall, like, really great adjustment. I really like that this is a no rethread harness. So as your child grows, you're actually just going to adjust the harness height back here. Super easy to do to get that perfect fit of the harness straps on your little one as they grow, because when your child is in a rear facing seat, you want your harness to be at or just below the tops of the shoulder. Now, let me show you how this turns into a quick travel system. As I mentioned, I already have my infant car seat adapters on the side of my infant car seat ready to go. And I am in travel system mode with the Perego YPSI stroller. Just such a nice full-size option for families looking for a robust option that can really grow with your growing family. Now, one of the travel systems that our friends go the most bananas for, partially because of its amazing functionality and its great price point, is the Maxi-Cosi Zelia Luxe 5-in-1 modular travel system. Why do these brands keep giving me the longest names to say? I am obsessed with this travel system because this toddler seat actually converts into a pram body and so much more. So let's get into our high-level stats before we forget. Stroller weighs in at 21.5 pounds. Infant car seat weighs in at about 8.5 to 9 pounds. Now, with your stroller, you can use the seats here in that pram body style from birth, and you can use it in toddler seat mode all the way to 50 pounds. Your Maxi-Cosi Miko Luxe infant car seat can be used from 4 to 30 pounds or up to 32 inches tall. Now, some of the things that I love about this stroller is just how much they include in the box. So you're of course getting your Maxi-Cosi Zelia stroller, your Miko Luxe infant car seat with the base, plus you're getting a rain cover, a foot muff that you can use both on toddler seat mode and in that pram body style mode. You're getting a cup holder, which you can see over here. And I mean, of course, you're getting your infant car seat adapter. So this is a fully loaded one box solution. Now, let's talk a bit about the stroller. So this stroller has a really nice full coverage canopy. You can extend there. You have a nice reclinable seat that can go into a full flat recline. You also have a seat that can easily be transitioned to face the world or face parent. Now, the reason that this is actually called a 5-in-1 travel system, let me tell you the 5 modes. So the 5 modes are toddler seat facing parent, toddler seat facing the world, toddler seat in pram mode facing parent, pram mode facing the world, and with your infant car seat on, all 5 modes. So let's take a look at how you set up this pram real quick, because it is definitely a really cool feature. So what you're gonna do is there's kind of a 2-position recline on the back of this toddler seat. I'll actually flip you around here so you can see. So if we had our toddler seat in the upright position, you're going to release this recline at the back of the seat, and you're also going to recline the seat fully down. Now at the bottom of the seat at the footwell, there's a clip underneath the footwell that you just undo. And now your stroller is set up in that pram body style, which is so nice not to have additional pieces, especially, you know, if you don't want to be stashing a full-size bassinet in your house when not in use, because you really do use that bassinet just for those first few months for your little one. So a really nice way to stroll with this stroller. You also, of course, have some really nice ventilation built into the canopy in both toddler mode and in bassinet mode. So you just are going to flip out here. You've got that nice extension as well. So really nice ways to customize your Maxi-Cosi Zelia toddler seat into that pram. So let's go back into toddler seat mode for a moment. I'm going to flip us around so that I can showcase more of the features in this seat. So to make that changeover back to toddler seat mode, which is really the most popular way you're going to be transitioning up as your child gets older, you're going to incline the seat again. You're going to pull back on this one pull system to get your seat back in that upright position. Then you just reach under your footwell here. You're going to find the 2 pieces of your clip them together, and now you've created that seat and footwell distinction. In the toddler seat, you have a really nice rethread harness here, nice cozy fabrics. I really like this inlay fabric that they have. It's just so nice and plush and comfortable for your little one. You've got a nice big basket at the bottom of this Maxi-Cosi, really spacious down here. I would say it's a lighter weight stroller. I mentioned at the top that it only weighs 21.5 pounds, so you are getting a nice lightweight frame. You're getting full-size wheels, but I would say the suspension is, you know, more simplified and streamlined to accommodate that lower weight. Let's take a quick look at how we fold the stroller. So you're just going to flip your seat down and over. Then we're going to push our 2 buttons on our handlebar, flip that over, and you've got a nice pull system here at the base of your stroller frame that you just pull up to get into that folded position. So to unfold, you're just going to find your lock off on the side of the stroller, pull your frame back out, seat back up, and you are ready to go. Now I'm going to leave us in toddler mode for a second and hop over to our infant car seat. So this is the Maxi-Cosi Miko Luxe infant car seat. I really like that they have this really nice ventilation built into the side of the canopy. You also have this pop out sunshade, which you can see here. You can easily pop it back in if you don't want that extra coverage. You've got a nice newborn insert here. Again, really nice cozy fabrics on this Maxi-Cosi Miko Luxe. And they've also made some changes to the carry handle on their infant car seats to give you a bit more space between the handle and the top of your canopy. That was a previous challenge that Maxi-Cosi infant car seats had, was that there just wasn't enough space to really carry it. Now you've got the perfect amount of clearance. On your infant car seat base, I would say we're dealing with another pretty basic base here. You've got a recline boot built into the base, which is nice to ensure you're getting that proper angle, not needing to use a pool noodle or anything. Otherwise, you've got 3 modes of installation. You've got your soft latches built into the base. You can use your vehicle seat belt, or you can, of course, use your European belt pack, which is where you install your seat into the vehicle just using the bucket, not the base. Now, let's take a quick look as to how we do that install. So I've released my latches. I'm going to click them into my vehicle seat belt. Then you are going to want to make sure you get a nice tight fit to the back of your seat here. So you're going to just push down on your base, removing any excess slack and tension, and then also making sure that you're of course getting that proper recline position, that angle, and then you are ready to go with your car seat install. Now, let's take a look at us in travel system mode. So taking off our infant car seat, we will pop on our stroller adapters, which I've set just over here. So your adapters, you can easily just stash these in the base basket of your stroller when not in use. Then you're going to release your infant car seat from the frame or from your base, pop them onto your stroller frame, and you are good to go in travel system mode with the Maxi-Cosi Zelia Luxe 5-in-1 travel system. I mean, of course, all of the travel systems that we are reviewing today are top sellers here at Bugz, but I have to say this is a fan favorite. Now I am here with the Britax Willow Grove SC travel system. So this system comes with your Britax Grove stroller and your Willow SC infant car seat. So your Grove stroller weighs in at 26 pounds. It can accommodate a child up to 50 pounds, and the basket at the bottom can accommodate an additional 20 pounds. Now, one of the really cool things about this seat is that your from birth options with this stroller are to use it with your infant car seat, or if your child is over 10 pounds, you can put your seat in a full recline position, and you actually have these 2 stages of infant inserts. So you've got a nice newborn kind of head support here. You've got your cozy infant insert that you can either keep in as your child grows or just remove the head support piece. But then you've also got this newborn wedge, which is tucked in behind here and helps to give your child that proper positioning when your seat is in that recline position to use from that 10-pound mark. So a really cool option to use this seat pretty nearly from birth. Now, let's talk about some of the other great features about this stroller and the car seat. So the stroller has a nice zip out extension in your canopy with breathable mesh on the sides. You've got a peekaboo window with a magnetic closure at the top here. I really like that this canopy is actually made with a sun resistant fabric so that it doesn't get as sun stained over time. You've got a really nice cozy insert that we've already chatted about, but this thing is just so plush and soft. You've got your bumper bar, you've got your adjustable footwell, and you do have a no rethread harness at the back of your toddler seat here. You've also got some pockets on the side, which is always nice for your little one to keep their treasures. Now, the basket at the bottom, I mentioned this can hold up to 20 pounds. It's a nice big basket. It's got a zippered pocket and a little pocket to hold your drinks, which is great. This stroller does have full suspension and never flat tires, but of course these tires are a bit smaller and the suspension is a bit more streamlined to what you would see in a standard full-size stroller with, even bigger wheels and more suspension. But that being said, it is a great daily driver, nice and lightweight with great maneuverability. I also love that the toddler seat can easily be adjusted to be facing parent or facing the world. You have 6 modes with this stroller, so you can have toddler seat facing parent, facing the world. You can have it set up to accommodate your newborn with these cozy inserts, facing parent or facing the world. And you can also have your Willow SC infant car seat facing parent or facing the world. So those are your 6 modes. I'll show you the recline from this angle just so that you can see how you get that nice positioning. Now let's pop our toddler seat around. I will show you the fold real quick. And then in order to do your fold, you are just going to press on these 2 buttons on the handlebar, pop your stroller frame down. You are ready to go and folded. You can of course take your seat off if you want an even more compact fold, or you can also pop your footwell down. It is a self-standing fold as well, which is great. Love to see that. When you're ready to stroll again, you're just going to open your lock off on the side of the frame, pop your stroller out, and you are ready to go. Now, hopping over to the Willow SC infant car seat here, you can see that we have a really nice peekaboo mesh window up top in the canopy. One of my favorite features about this is actually this one button adjustment of your handlebar, which is a really nice feature because every other infant car seat, you've got to press on the two sides to move your handlebar out of the way. This, you just have a nice one-touch reposition. Now, the Willow SC infant car seat, the bucket itself weighs around 8.7 pounds. It can accommodate a child from 4 to 30 pounds or up to 32 inches tall. So typically getting to that first year mark. I'm going to pop my seat off the base so that you can see some of these great interior features. You've got really nice cozy fabrics, removable infant inserts, and it is side impact tested, which is great. The seat also has the Safe Cell technology built into the base. I really like the safety features that are built into this base. You've got a anti-rebound panel, and you also have Britax's patented click-tight technology. So I'm actually going to show you a quick install of this base using your vehicle seat. So I'm going to open up my click-tight door. I'm going to take my vehicle seat belt. I'm going to thread both the lap and the shoulder belt through the clearly indicated belt path underneath my click-tight door and through. Then we're going to just plug into the side of our seat, removing any crazy excess tension, and also making sure that we change the level adjustment on our boot as necessary for your vehicle. Then you're going to remove any major excess slack, as I mentioned, but don't let it all go because the click-tight door actually does that for you. So once you're ready, you are just going to push your click-tight door closed. You're hearing that click. You're getting a really nice and tight installation. You can see we are not moving anywhere. You can also install this base using the latches, which are just kept in this lower compartment here. It would be the same install using that click-tight door, just with latch instead of vehicle seatbelt. Then you pop your infant car seat on. Again, with all infant car seats, you can of course install without the base using the European belt path. Now let's take a quick look at this as a travel system. So we're going to pop our toddler seat off the frame. No adapters needed to turn this into a travel system. The Willow SC just goes right onto the stroller frame as such. Oh, I got it on my first try. And there we have the Britax Willow Grove SC travel system, a fabulous travel system, really nice and lightweight. And I do love the price point of this one. It is a great value for a travel system. And now we're here with the Cybex EOS travel system. This comes with your Cybex EOS stroller. It comes with a cup holder on the side, your infant car seat adapters, and it includes your Cybex Aton 2 infant car seat. Now, the stroller itself weighs in at 22.7 pounds. You can use this stroller seat from birth, which I will show you in a second, all the way till your child is 50 pounds. You have a nice basket in the bottom that can hold an additional 11 pounds. The Cybex Aton 2 infant car seat can accommodate a child from 4 to 35 pounds or up to 32 inches tall. And the bucket itself weighs in at 9.5 pounds. Now let's talk about some of our favorite features. You have a really nice extension in your canopy on this Cybex EOS stroller. You've also got a nice peekaboo window here. I really like how the fabrics and everything are quite lightweight on the EOS. You have front wheel suspension here with slightly bigger and a little bit more durable tires, I would say, than we see on some of the other ones, but still that never flat suspension and, you know, pretty decent tire size. Now let's take a quick look at some of the features within our toddler seat. You're getting a nice rethread harness here with a couple different adjustment positions. You're getting a nice adjustable footwell. You also have a bumper bar built in here, and that toddler seat can actually be facing the world as we have it set up now, or we can pop it off the frame, flip it around, and have it facing parent. Now, the EOS can be used in 5 modes, the same way that the Maxi-Cosi Zelia Luxe is used in 5 different modes. So your toddler seat can be facing the world, facing parent, positioned as a pram facing parent, facing the world, and then with your infant car seat on top. So So let me show you how to transition that seat. It's again, very similar to the Maxi-Cosi Zelia Luxe travel system as to how you do that conversion of the seat. So you're going to recline your seat into that full recline position. You're also going to adjust your seat back further down, and then you're going to unclip underneath your footwell to get that pram body style. I really like it when we actually have our canopy zipped out to give you that full coverage for your little one in those newborn days. This is a beautiful travel system. You have a really nice adjustment on your handlebar here, and let me actually convert our stroller back into toddler mode. I can show you how quick and easy it is to do that, and I will show you the fold. So to do that conversion, I'm actually gonna take my seat off the frame again, flip it over. You can easily do this with it on the frame. I just wanna show you where that clip mechanism is underneath the seat back there. Then we're going to pop your seat onto your frame, incline the back, and also pull up on this kind of positioning where it allows your child to sit a bit deeper. Pop our canopy out. Let's zip her back up. And we are back into toddler mode. So you can see that conversion takes about 30 seconds, super easy to do, and really nice to be able to have those quick adjustments as your little one grows so fast. Now let's take a quick look at the fold of this stroller. So we're gonna pop our canopy into an upright position, pull on these levers on the side of our frame, pull in, then you can always adjust your footwell to get an even more compact fold. So there we are in our folded position. Now to unfold, we're just going to open up the lock off on the side of our frame, pop back into place, and we are ready to go. So a quick and easy fold, a really nice stroller. Now let's pop into the Cybex Aton 2 infant car seat. I love Cybex infant car seats. They invest so much in having really robust safety features. They just did their own independent study, which showcased like crazy statistics for improper use and installation of car seats. So just knowing that they're doing that research on their own and that they take it so seriously is a really great thing to see in a car seat brand. So this Aton 2, let's pop it off our base. You can see we've got a nice full coverage canopy here that in a nice rethread harness just at the back. You've got your multi-stage infant inserts, which can be easily removed as your child grows. One of my all-time favorite features, let me just move this handlebar out of the way, that is built into this seat is that sensor safe technology, which is built into your chest clip. So sensor safe technology is exclusive to Cybex car seats. And ultimately what it does is you pair it with your caregiver's smartphone, and it will ping your phone if you've left your child in the seat for too long, if your child is still buckled into the seat and you've left the vehicle. It will also let you know if it's gotten too warm back where the car seat is and you need to adjust that temperature. It has so many incredible features in that sensor safe technology to really enhance communication between your seat and the parent to improve safety for your little one at the end of the day. In the base itself, got even more safety features with a load leg. You have a height adjustable boot to get that proper recline position. Then of course, you've got your 3 methods of install: your vehicle seat belt, your lower latches, and your European belt path, which is when you install the bucket without the base. So I'm going to do install showing our lower soft latches for this. So first, I'm just going to open up my latch door. We're going to pop our latches into our connectors at the bottom of our vehicle seat, making sure that we have our base nice and flush to the back of our vehicle seat. We will pull to release any excess tension there, making sure that you kind of feed through the bottom because that tension can kind of hide at other sides of the seat. So removing that tension, then we're going to close that door, making sure that we get locked back into position. You're going to adjust your load leg as needed and making sure that you're getting that proper angle. And once everything is square, you can pop your infant seat back onto your base and you are ready to go with your little one in the Cybex Aton 2. Now let's take a minute to quickly transition our stroller into a travel system using those included infant adapters. So I'm taking my toddler seat off, popping my adapters on the frame here. And then we will take our infant car seat off the base, place it on our stroller frame, and you are ready to go in travel system mode with the Cybex EOS travel system with that Aton 2 infant car seat on top. So there you have it, the best travel systems of 2025. I said at the top, these were all gonna be wildly different from one to the next. Definitely let us know in the comments which option you are leaning towards. And if you're still undecided, here's what you want to think about. 1, does the infant car seat fit in your vehicle? Head into one of your local Snuggle stores to dry fit any of our car seats in your vehicle to ensure that you're getting that proper fit. You can also test out the stroller, give it a walk while you're there. Next up, what are your family planning needs? What are your family's priorities? You know, what's your lifestyle like? Are you going to be hitting the trails and you need a more robust stroller with better suspension? Or are you going to be traveling a lot and you want something that's really lightweight? Or do you want a happy medium? So definitely get an understanding of what your lifestyle is and what stroller and travel system best suits that. Next up, budget. Don't know if I already mentioned that. And then lastly, it's just what are your feature priorities? So, you know, is car seat safety your number one and you have to have a load leg? Or, you know, is going for long walks your number one and you're focused on big wheels and that suspension? So have a good understanding of your lifestyle and how those are going to feed into your priorities so that you can ultimately figure out what travel system best matches those needs. And there you go. You've narrowed it down to one. There you have it, your best travel systems of 2025. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Don't forget to check out our other roundup videos. We have best infant car seats, we have best single strollers, best single to double strollers. So many options to help you in your new parenthood journey as you navigate all of these big decisions. And ultimately, at the end of the day, our goal is to instill confidence in families navigating the early stages of parenthood. A big way that we do that is through stroller and car seat education. So thank you for joining me today. We'll catch you on the next one.